So there's a little bit of a message for the construction guys, as well as some of the, you know, police officers and people that are the city inspectors and stuff like that, that let their vehicles sit and idle. Whenever you put your AC on, make sure you're always selecting the recirc button. It's got the little arrow inside it here. What ends up happening is you guys in a construction field and people that are working in specific areas and stuff like that, that are a lot of pollen, a lot of dirt, a lot of debris, when you don't select that recirc button, first of all, you're not getting the coldest air, because what that recirc button does is it allows the air inside the vehicle to be recycled back through the evaporator instead of bringing fresh air, which is a constant temperature all the time, and it's only getting to a certain degree, and that's it. Where the recirc air is actually getting a little bit cooler as it's recirculating. Also, at the same time, you shut that vent flap on the outside, that fresh air flap, and you close it off to the elements on the outside, and you allow the air on the inside to be recycled, which is clean air, and it stops that evaporator from getting plugged up. I just had an F-250 come in here the other day, and it's a truck that just sits and idles and idles and idles in construction fields, and they're always running fresh air. And we've asked them before to stop doing the fresh air and remember to hit that recirc button. It will save the company a ton of money and a ton of labor. But when we pull these evaporators out from behind the dash, it's just covered in grime and dirt and everything else, because they're constantly pulling in that dusty air from the outside. Always remember, if you're going to sit and idle, and even if you're just on the highway in general, it's always better and more efficient to run that recirc button, or that fresh air recirculation button, rather than to turn it off. Always make sure that button, like right now, I'm pulling outside air. Hit the button, closes the fresh air door, and it's recirculating the inside air inside the cab, and it shuts the vehicle off from all outside debris getting inside the vehicle. Always remember to hit that button when your AC's on. If you could just keep that button on in general, no matter what mode you're running, you're going to be safer, and it's going to save you less of a headache, and it's going to save you more money by leaving that button on.